Hey viewers and viewresses, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. This is episode 46 now, so we are about to go into trial number 5. We are assuming that the victim is Kaito, but we don't actually know that. This has been a real weird one, and I think a huge part of this trial is going to hinge on actually determining who the victim really is. So, here's the thing, right? In DR1 and DR2, Trial 5 was always the one where things really started to kick off and get very weird at times. Because obviously in DR1 it was the whole trial of Mukuro Ikasaba, where apparently, they found Mukuro Ikasaba's body, and then it was like Monokuma was trying to get it to get the trial to use the trial basically to kill Kyoko, but ultimately Makoto steps in. Then in DR2, Trial 5 was the one with Nagito, with the apparent suicide that turned out to be an unsolvable murder, stuff like this. So I'm wondering, is this Chapter 5 trial going to be another crazy-ass one, where there's going to be all kinds of twists and weird shit going on? And I'm just going to say, probably, yes. Without further ado, let's get setting some skills here, because I think we have a fair amount. This one can't be combined with Attentive Influence, but is actually better, I do believe. So maybe we can remove that one, just to free up a bit of space. Extraordinary Focus versus Maximum Focus. Let's actually also remove that one, because we might be able to get... Oh, did I fucking... I didn't fucking... Oh shit, what am I doing? I'm ballsing it up. Let's set that one, and then set... Oh, we can't, because it's 8, and the freaking... Oh, good lord. Alright, we'll set that one then. I have so many fucking skills, though. Did I buy a load? Decreases delay after using Truth Bullets or Truth Blades. Oh god, some of these are very expensive, and I don't think we have, really, the space for any of them, given how many slots we've got for skills. Never mind, then. Well, we don't want Mind's Eye. I mean, we've got a load of good ones, to be honest, in terms of... skills that we can use. Clear Mind, increases the amount of letter cubes. I don't think we really need that, to be honest. Safety First, removes time penalty, can't afford it. You know what, I think we probably have more than enough stuff, really, in terms of skills. I think we'll be okay. Maximum Influence a lot, blah blah blah. Maximum Focus. I think, it should be good, since we switched over to Envious Influence. Alright, let's have a look at our Truth Bullets. Just to remind ourselves. I mean, I'm recording this actually the same day as I recorded the previous episode, so basically I recorded episode 45 in the morning. It's now afternoon, it's nearly about 2:30, and so I decided, you know what, I'm just going to spend this Saturday afternoon getting through this trial and getting this out of the way. Right, so Monokuma File 5 doesn't really tell us anything. Victim's body was discovered in the hangar where the exosols are stored. Victim was crushed by hydraulic press. For that reason, remains cannot be identified. Now, we were talking a little bit about the exosols, so there are 2 exosols in the hangar. The other 3 obviously are outside in the courtyard area. One was in storage with its cockpit closed, the other was in the middle of the hangar with its hatch open, its cockpit exposed. There is enough space in the cockpit for one person. There's an electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can open. Now, that's the thing. At first we were a bit unsure. Could only the monocubs go in? But... later on, I think it was basically stated that actually an electro hammer could disable that lock, enabling someone to get inside one of the exosols. So, I have a feeling that whoever is still alive, they could have been hiding in an exosol, just saying. I feel like that could be the case, which is why I feel like this has been put in as a truth bullet. Swipe pattern bloodstain. A bloodstain that's smeared from the hangar's bathroom to the hydraulic press as though something was dragged. That is what makes me wonder whether someone actually was killed in the bathroom and then their body brought to the hydraulic press. Possibly. Press's controls are a short distance away from the device itself. 2 up buttons labelled up and down also features a safety function, which is supposed to basically stop the machine if it detects a living creature actually underneath it. The body was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable. Now, I think there's possibly going to be some debate here over whether this machine actually does stop when it detects a human or living creature. Just because of the fact that there was the scene with Kibo earlier in the game, after we'd first discovered this room, and the fact that it didn't stop for him. But then again, the debate is, does the machine count him as a living creature or not, because he's a robot and all that. Safety notice. Hydraulic presses safety function causes it to stop when its infrared sensor detects a living thing. So there's that. Bloodstain in the bathroom. Small puddle of blood in the middle of the hangar's bathroom. Smaller bloodstains found leading to the door out of the bathroom. So clearly there's been a struggle or something in the bathroom. Small empty bottle found in the corner of the bathroom. The label is stained with blood, so the only visible word is poison. Determined to have come from the Ultimate Detective's research lab. Then there's this crossbow, which clearly has come from Maki's lab. Stored in a large black case, complicated to assemble and would be difficult for anyone who wasn't taught how. Kaito, however, had been taught how to assemble it, which is why I think this was brought for him to use originally, but might have, I don't know, been turned against him at some point. 3 arrows found on the floor of the hangar's bathroom. Tips of all are wet with blood, so they've been used. Black case, that was what the crossbow presumably was brought in. So Himiko brought that. Bathroom window, 8 inches wide, too small for a person, but an object can fit through it, like a case, for example. Apologies if I hiccup or have gas at any point coming up my throat. I've got a nice big cup of tea here, as usual. Right, Kaito's coat that was in the press. When the body was discovered, only the left sleeve was sticking out. A single small hole can be seen where the sleeve is sticking out, so he got shot in the arm with the crossbow, possibly. That's what I'm thinking. Hangar's front shutter protected by an electric barrier, and if someone approaches it, an alarm will sound throughout the academy. The alarm can be disabled with the alarm remote. The control panel for the electric barrier is next to the shutter. It has marks on it as though it was struck by something sharp. Okay, so alarm remote can disable it. If you approach it, it'll sound an alarm. Control panel is next door, but obviously you can't get close to that without setting off the alarm, unless you've disabled the alarm to begin with. Kibo's account. Night before the body was discovered, Himiko was seen going to the hangar and coming back before the exercises returned. She had a black bag with her on the way there, but she didn't have it when she came back. Right, okay. Electrobomb. When used, scatters particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves, rendering electronic communication and sensors unusable. Lasts for about 2 hours, covers an area of about 50 yards. Each can only be used once. Of the 3 that were made, Kokichi had 2, Maki had 1. And she used it, I think, originally to... wasn't it used originally to, get into the hangar to begin with, just before we found the body? So I feel like part of the debate here might hinge on where are the other two electro bombs. Did Kokichi have them, or did someone else have them? Found on the ground near the 3 exercises in the cyber courtyard, they used electro hammer. They can disable any electronic device they used on, however they run out of power very quickly, and a single use on an exercise will completely drain an electro hammer. After being drained, they require 24 hours of charging to be usable again. And there was this, exocells protecting Monokuma. Day before the body was discovered, the exocells surrounding Monokuma in the courtyard were given commands to observe his movements via the remote control Kokichi had. This is one of the reasons why I think things are a bit strange. Well, one of the many reasons, I should say. Because everyone seems to be under the impression that they were guarding Monokuma, or like protecting him, but I don't think they were. I think they were keeping him pinned in one place. Which is just why, I think, if they're under Kokichi's control, why would he do that? And if Kokichi is the mastermind, and Monokuma is therefore taking commands from him, why this? Why would he need to set this up? It seems a bit strange, doesn't it? Poison. There are many poisons lined up on the shelves in the Ultimate Detective's research lab. Out of all of them, only the Strike 9 poison bottle had less poison in it. It takes some time for Strike 9 to fully take effect, but it is 100% fatal, even if a small amount enters the body. Kokichi's clothes found stuffed in the toilet in the hangar's bathroom. Small holes were found in the back and on one sleeve. Both holes had traces of blood around them. So this is the evidence that is basically going to make us question who the victim actually is. Because everyone's convinced the victim is Kaito. But this potentially puts a spanner in the works. Kokichi's disappearance. No one had seen Kokichi during the entire investigation or up until the start of the class trial. He's missing, in short. So until we find out what's gone on with him, we cannot say for definite that Kaito is the victim. I have to say, compared to previous trials, it feels like we have fewer truth bullets. That investigation, I don't know, it felt like it took nowhere near as much time as the other ones, so a lot of it I think is going to be things coming out in this particular trial and then us just having to basically do the best we can. Alright, let's go. Just sip some tea to get me fueled up and going. Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah, and also...
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Also, why does the trial ground now suddenly look like Trigger Happy Havoc Trial 1? Why does it look like that? What's going on here? Because the thing is, we've had the sudden connections to Hope's Peak Academy, so we're suddenly getting more of them here.
During the trial, you'll present
we know this.
correctly, and I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Someone
and
interrupting?
that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that.
Go.
We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Really? Seems a bit strange. You ever looked in the mirror?
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Okay, so Maki's pretty convinced that Kokichi is the culprit. And she has been really on Shuichi's case about that, telling him that he's being weak and all this. And I am not convinced. I don't know. We cannot definitively say one way or the other. So I have a feeling we're really going to need to basically refute everything she says.
Aw,
But
don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
sure does.
Unique circumstances?
You see how Kokichi's picture there just has a question mark over it?
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances,
Kaito's does as well.
I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous.
Huh. I mean, interesting choice.
After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
It's a good point, but what's...
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue.
For their cue? You see, or straight off the bat, this is already fucking weird. You know, I'm getting major fucking flashbacks to DR1 Trial 5, where there was so many weird little things that just made you think, something's not right here, something is really weird.
It's all part
More
of
so
the
than
overall
usual.
production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
Just adjust my mic.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's
Oh,
there
whoa.
to even talk
Wait.
about? The Blacken is the mastermind, Kokichi.
Sorry, did everyone just see, when it was on Kibo a moment ago, Miyu's portrait? Because all the people who've died, it usually just has a big X across them. But Miyu's had XXX across it. Never noticed that. Well, of course I wouldn't have noticed that. This is the first trial we've been in since she died. What am I saying? Wow.
Yeah,
It's those little
that's
touches.
the only thing I can think of too.
I don't know about
It's
that.
too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
See, look, there. Miyu's portrait. It's got 3 X's. I feel like Maki's probably going to jump in here.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
Nope. We cannot say that. Shuichi, you need to stand up.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Yes. Kibo is usually always quite helpful in the trials.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
It's not obvious, though. You haven't seen what I've seen. Come on, even if it is Kaito who's the victim, you know, better to go over it and make absolutely sure you've got it right, so you know what your reasoning is. You can examine it for any weaknesses. Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts, Josie. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. Keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Alright. What are we going to discuss then? Let's have a look. Let's see what bullets we've got and what they say. Monokuma file, hydraulic press, Kaito's coat, Kokichi's clothes,
The
Kokichi's
victim
disappearance.
has to be Kaito.
Right.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi, so he could have killed him whenever he wanted. And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
yes, that's
Kokichi
true.
can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it.
Yes, there is.
So the
I think I
victim
know
must
what
be
we need to do.
Kaito.
This thing, Kokichi's clothes.
Must be Kokichi. You lost a really good guy today.
Glad you think so.
Only mages could cast revive spells.
If only it was that simple, eh? There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. It's too early to declare who the victim is, Josie.
The victim.
Right, I think I know what to do. I think I have to contradict Maki.
No
Oh,
evidence.
shit, that one. There we go, got the V point.
Wrong!
Cause I'm good. Right.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
What, have you just brought the clothes with you?
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Indeed it would.
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
Yes.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press.
Damn. Okay, you're going to insist on this point.
As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt
No.
that Kaito was the one murdered.
Can't say that. What's going on, Maki?
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Irrefutable evidence thingies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a technical term. Detectives around the world use it. Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. But why is that, Josie? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito's still alive. It's a good question, which makes me think there's more to this. Either way, it seems Maki's hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence, Josie. If I do that, I think she'll realise there's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Yeah? What about them?
There's something peculiar about those clothes. Owner, the sleeve, the bloodstain. Oh god, the input, do not fail on me now. The sleeve, maybe? Because that was all we could see? Oh, I don't know. Just try it.
That's it!
Okay, it was that one. Okay.
Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press?
It's a good question. But let's see where it goes.
If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty.
But wasn't that his outer jacket that he just sort of wears on his shoulders, though? Right?
There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well.
No, I don't... Shuichi, I think... Have you not looked closely enough at the way Kaito wears... Because he has, like, an outer jacket, doesn't he? Is that the one that we're looking at there?
So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Someone... Yeah, I knew someone was going to come in there and say... Yep. Okay, so... Okay, so we're probably going to do a Truth Blade showdown thing here.
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you.
Wow. Okay, Maki. If you're so clever, tell me.
If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Hot damn. Bloody hell. Alright. Trying to think this through. Kaito's coat, swipe pattern, bloodstain, bloodstain in the
coat sticking
bathroom.
out of the
Oh, shit.
hydraulic press. It's rather telling.
Shit. Shit. Go on.
It couldn't have been anyone else.
Input, don't fail me now. Oh god damn it! Input,
Can't
please!
see that. Then
Oof.
you weren't looking hard enough.
Okay, advance.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Never put his arms
So
through
when
his
the
coat
hydraulic press
sleeves.
crushed him,
That's what I thought, but...
all that stuck out was his coat sleeve.
Shit.
If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Okay, I only saw one weak point there. Appears solid, but I know it's not. I mean, Kaito's... Hang on. Kaito's coat was a thing, wasn't it? A single small hole can be sticking out. Left sleeve. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to... Oh, can I not... Can I not go to the... Oh, damn it. I wanted to go to the report card, but I don't think it'll let me. Because come to think of it, actually... I'm trying to picture Kaito's sprite in my head. His character image. Because he has the coat that he wears over. But now that I think about it, is it only one sleeve that he hasn't... Does he have his arm through one sleeve? And if so, which one is it? Does he normally wear it with his arm through the left sleeve, but his arm not through the right one? Because it says it's the left sleeve in that truth bullet. Okay, I'm just going to go with Kaito's coat. I'm going to try that to see that to see if that works.
He always
Okay.
dressed himself in a rather odd
shit.
manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Got it. That's the one.
Oh, cut through your words.
That's got to be it, right? Am I remembering that correctly?
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that
Yes.
was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
Okay. That's what I needed to see. That's what I was hoping I could go to the main menu and go to the report card, but clearly the game's like, nope, you can't do that. You're just going to have to surmise it. So yeah, look, he has like an overcoat and then an undercoat, and he wears his right arm. He has his left arm through the sleeve of the outer coat, but not the right. Okay, so if that's the left sleeve, then where's his arm? That's what we're getting at.
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press.
Okay.
Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
It is a little detail that needs
Then
explaining.
maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Maybe, but in that case, we need to look at the body, and unfortunately we couldn't do that.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
I mean, I'll admit, you know, you're not wrong. At the end of the day, it could just be that off chance that something weird happened, but I don't know.
Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
You're very insistent, aren't you? Maki, what's really going on? Okay, seems you made up your mind that Kaito's definitely dead, Josie. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
I don't think any of them are seriously considering that Kokichi might have been trolling us.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now.
Will you? So is Kokichi alive?
Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
What? What? What's happening? Oh my god, what did I say before? I said somebody could be hiding... Oh my god, someone is hiding in an exocell. You're kidding me?
An exisal?
Well, that's a turn up for the books, isn't it? Huh.
What? Why is an exisal here?
Of course it's not going to be that straightforward. We're not going to learn who the survivor is that easily.
Whoops, my bad.
Oh.
Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
Is Kaito in there? What? What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off.
Did you? Hang on, do we trust this?
That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Well, this is not what I was expecting. Oh my god, right, so... Oh, bloody hell, what?
Hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid!
Oh,
That was just a lie!
oh. So Kokichi is... Oh my god, right. Okay, that's how it's going to be, ladies and gents. Damn it. Ugh, fucking Kokichi. Trolling us again.
You guys thought I died? I would never. No way.
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Now's not the time for a song. Take it seriously, man.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
Himiko, that's not the problem here.
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Crackerjack.
Can we verify this? Is there a way to verify it?
How old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself.
Yeah, she probably would.
I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence? Evidence of what?
Ta-da! The video camera.
What? I'm sorry, what are you about to show us?
It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly.
Filmed what?
The moment the victim died.
Okay. Sure, let's have a look at it.
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Okay, we're about to see someone die.
Roger that!
Lovely, let's do it. Monokuma grabbed the camera from the exisal Josie, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us. Okay. What are we going to see? Oh. Jesus. Lovely. Lovely jubbly.
Huh?
Do we accept that as truth, though? Because he said that's the moment the victim died. But hang on, there's still the issue with the safety function, isn't there? No, that could be a lie. I'm just saying it right now.
Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed.
I feel like we need to discuss this safety function thing. No, something not right here. Go. Well, maybe just turn around. Do it all over the exisal.
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either.
Is there a way to verify this? Input. Input, please.
Right, Monokuma?
Monokuma?
Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
Right.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible.
Okay, I mean, as a general rule, if Monokuma clarifies things, he's usually telling the truth.
Which means this footage is 100% real.
It may be real, that may be the moment you crushed the body, but that's not necessarily the moment he died, though.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
Oh, right, we've just got a new truth bullet. Murder video has been recorded in the monopad. View it in the truth bullet menu. Okay, hang on. Wait. Let's have a look at that. Since that's just appeared. A video shot with a camera from the exisal. It shows the moment Kaito was crushed by the hydraulic press. Okay, that's all it says. Alright, okay. Well, I'll make a note of that. Shuichi? Was that really him, Josie?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine.
Okay, you don't have to say it.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
Oh yes, that classic barf transfer spell. Yes, we've all heard of that.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why? Why was Kaito killed, Josie? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. Just told us that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exisal.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is... you.
Can we?
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene.
No. Come on, Kibo. Kibo, you must remember the fucking safety function on that press, right?
As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
That's a good question. Why would they do that?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
No. Okay? Guys, he's done this before, saying he's the culprit when he's clearly not. What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave.
There's no way you'd be that stupid to do that. There's some kind of game going on here.
Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out.
I'm sure you
I wasn't
did.
supposed to show it right away.
Yeah, there's no fucking way you did. There's something going on here. There's some bigger game that's being
What does
played.
that mean? You admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
Do you?
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
No. Come on, you guys. You know what Kokichi's like. This is... No.
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
No, it's not. There's no way it's this short.
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right?
How did he violate the rules? Tell me.
Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Did he violate the rules? I can't remember. I've forgotten. If he did, I feel like I should probably be aware of that already.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right.
Yes, please, Shuichi, speak up.
The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
Were they?
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put
Yeah.
all that effort into the video.
Did the Remnants of Despair get tired of it? I don't remember that.
There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit?
I'm saying it's a possibility.
And are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
Well, there's things that need discussing, certainly.
That's not possible.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
Come on, characters in this trial, you know what he's like. You need to listen to what Shuichi has to say. Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Oh, come on, Kibo. You've seen him in all the other trials. He always comes out with this sort of thing. He comes out with lies, and then immediately contradicts himself later on, deliberately.
Yepers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine. Because Kokichi is the culprit.
Okay, you're sticking with that, are you?
He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
No, slow down. The footage does not show that he specifically did it. All it shows us is the moment Kaito's body gets crushed. The only option, Josie? Is that really true? Are we just going to leave it at that? No, we are not going to leave it at that. Right, what do we got? Press, safety, bloodstain, crossbow,
There's no
murder
doubt
video.
that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Yes.
Kaito got crushed to death.
That could be safety function.
Horrible video.
I think that may be what we have to
Whoever committed
shoot.
that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which
Yes.
just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game.
Wow, that's the fastest I've
Kaito's
ever heard you
killer.
speak. Right, I think I know what to do. Safety function. Kokichi killed Kaito with the hydraulic press, Josie. That's the consensus right now. Is that even possible?
There's no doubt that Kokichi...
I don't know if it is. Oh shit! Shit! Come on, there we go, got it.
That's wrong!
Fucking white noise showed up right as I shot. Good lord. Okay, that's straightforward
The safety
enough.
function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
Indeed. Input.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
What have you got to say to this?
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
Okay, so it's something to do with the crossbow, maybe. Jesus. Oof.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
I hope so. So I feel like being crushed under that would be a pretty horrifying way to go.
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
Okay. Okay, I won't lie. I hadn't thought of that. But isn't the only time an electro bomb got used near the hangar? When we found the body? Just as we disabled the alarm and then went in? In which case, are we suggesting that... Oh god. Okay, I hadn't thought of that possibility. You don't suppose that Kaito was lying under the hydraulic press, an electro bomb went off, and that caused maybe the press to just go BAM? Because the safety function completely disabled, and the machine just dropped? I hadn't thought about that, but if that's the case, that could be something pretty horrible. Would the machine do that, though? I don't know. Not sure.
No. I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose.
The thing is, you have to time it perfectly. Kokichi would have to know that we're about to come into the hangar and put Kaito underneath it there, and then get into the exosal or something to hide. And what would stop Kaito from just wriggling partially out of the machine? Yeah, it's a funny one.
It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the exosal's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method
yes,
other
we
than
do.
the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
Yes, Shuichi, just cut her off.
What?
Stop her right then and there. Yeah, there is a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed, Josie. I found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. Blood trail, I'm guessing. Where is it? This thing?
This is it!
Yes. Okie doke.
There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged.
Okay.
The
Like
bloodstain
that.
goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Whew. God, I'm feeling a bit chilly, even though I've got my radiator on right behind me.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Well, it's still very much wintry weather at the moment out there, ladies and gents. It's very cold at the moment here in the UK. Sorry, I'll pay attention to what they're doing.
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
Oh. Okay, are we getting to the possibility that it might have been a fight in the restroom, the bathroom? Because that's the thing, there's a hole on Kaito's coat, there's holes in Kokichi's coat.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests a cause of death, Josie. The sleeve with the hole in it, maybe? Is that what you're getting at?
There!
Yeah.
The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
So, I just had a thought there that, obviously, if he's been shot with a crossbow bolt, I feel like a crossbow bolt in and of itself, in your kind of arm, because looking at where it's located there, it's near the cuff of the sleeve, so close to, maybe not quite on the wrist, but close to it. That in alone, I feel, probably wouldn't kill you, unless it severed an artery or something, but chances are, there's a good chance that it may not hit an artery or anything, so in which case it won't kill you. But we did find that bottle of poison there, so what if it was a poison-tipped bolt? Just things to think about.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon.
I think you know, don't you, what we're getting at here? In which case you're worried that it's going to put suspicion on you.
I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
I mean, that's a very specific one.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
Yeah, you are freaking out, come on.
I'm not freaking out.
And I think we know why.
I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not impossible, Josie, I can show you. The weapon that left that small hole in Kaido's sleeve has to be the crossbow. This thing.
This is it!
Okay, so far so good. Haven't ballsed it up yet.
I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
See how many hearts, though, I have now at the top of the screen? It's awesome. Yes. Himiko, you have to admit, just straight up tell us that you went there.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual
Is someone
murder
gonna
weapon used to
interrupt?
kill Kaito.
I see.
Oh,
It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
what's up, Himiko?
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Yes, he's trolling, okay? We know what he's like.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair?
Huh? Oh, okay. Just had a little weird couple of lines there. Okay, what do we got? Bloodstain, crossbow, 3 arrows, bathroom window, hangers front shutter. Could be the 3 arrows, maybe?
What a mystery, right, guys?
He's just
Who else
cheeky
but
little...
you could have done it?
Oh,
The
Shuichi's
shot would need to
thoughts.
be fired. From inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
We couldn't go in the hangar.
No. Bathroom window, maybe?
The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
Wow, that's a lot of barriers.
If we couldn't go in the hangar, and
Damn.
Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see.
No.
So I'm the culprit.
No, I think it's bathroom window we might have to use here. Kaito would have been in there, but the murder weapon was a crossbow. It's a ranged weapon. Knowing that, we should be able to visualise the murder, Josie.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired. From inside...
Shit. There we go, got it.
That's wrong!
Yes, you could do it through the window. You could. That was where Kaito was being held.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was
Yes.
a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
He was indeed.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
No, he doesn't want to make one of you the culprit. It's just all our lives are on the line. Are you forgetting that? Or are you now so hell-bent on killing Kokichi that you don't give a shit if everyone else dies? Are you fucking doing what Aoi did in Trigger Happy Havoc? Where you just didn't give a shit anymore?
Is that what a detective does?
Oh, don't you fucking start to guilt trip me.
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too.
Damn, she's really trying to guilt trip me. Input.
You're always suspicious of your friends.
I don't know if it's occurred to you, we're in a murder game. He's a detective, he kinda needs to go through all the leads. What's your game here, Maki? What are you doing?
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, I think she's hell-bent on killing Kokichi. I think she just wants Kokichi to die. And has decided to stop caring. Well... Maybe, I don't know. Is she doing an Aoi honours? I feel like that's what she's doing. Because you remember how Aoi in Trigger Happy Havoc, Trial 4, Death of Sakurogami, Aoi tried to get everyone to suspect herself in the hopes that they would all vote for her and thus kill everybody. Because she was just so hell-bent on killing Byakuya, Toko and Yasuhiro that she decided, fuck it, I'm going to sacrifice myself. And Maki was saying earlier that she's prepared to sacrifice a lot, so... Okay, I reckon that's what's going on. She just wants Kokichi dead, no matter what.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi.
Okay, she's hell-bent on that, yeah.
I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
No, I think you did.
Neither did I.
Didn't
Really,
you?
Himiko? What's the matter? It's been weird since we mentioned small holes.
When you put it like that, it sounds a bit weird.
What? Are you
Yeah.
my small hole too?
No, please, no. Let's move away from this.
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
He's trying to pin it on Maki now, is he? And
Never
Himiko.
knew about any crossbow.
Oh boy.
In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
He just jumps in and said it. Yeah, I was wondering when are we going to get to this.
Well, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
But hang on, I don't know. Let's not rush ahead.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am!
Oh. Okay, it's turning into a big blame game.
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted!
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though.
Yeah,
She's not the only suspect.
that.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious.
Watch out, she's going to give you that death stare.
Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit, I swear!
Shuichi, can you intervene here? This is going a bit back and forth.
Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprit!
Unless this is going towards a mass panic, it could be going towards that as well.
Why am I a suspect?
Okay, I think it is.
Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Okie doke.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit.
Oh god damn it, he's playing games again.
Maybe I'm the culprit.
Culprit!
Wow, I like how those two are saying I'm not, and he's saying, oh, maybe I am. Alright, what do we got? Truth bullets, electronic lock, small empty bottle, Kiba's account. Could be Kibo's account, maybe.
Because I was in the hangar.
Oh god.
The crossbow are the culprit. Then explain the crossbow.
That thing doesn't matter at all. I'm the number one suspect.
Went there empty-handed. No, you didn't. Get rid of that. Got it.
I heard it!
There you are. My eyes were sort of flickering quickly between them just to see any green spots, because that's all you need to look for.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed. But that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
Himiko, please. Just, if you're not the killer, just be truthful.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No! That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me!
Or no, because Cospox apparently.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
I guess they bring all this evidence with them. Or as much as they can carry, at least.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
No. Stop. Slow down there, Kokichi.
Wait! That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it! It's the truth! Please believe me!
Yes, because it needs to be assembled. And the only person other than Maki who knew how to assemble it was Kaito. I don't know if you would have known.
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Here he goes. Once more, starts trolling us.
Not you! If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying!
That is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? She's acting very suspiciously, Josie. Yeah, I think we can trust her. I mean, at the moment, I still have reasons for believing she didn't shoot it. Crossbow, 3 acros, small empty bottle exerciles poisoned.
That's the culprit!
Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, let me just look at the truth bullet for crossbow. Complicated to assemble. Okay, right, this could be it. I feel like it might be getting us towards saying that Himiko might not have known how to assemble this. Disassemble crossbow, stored in a large back case. I mean, the large back case... Disassemble the crossbow in it. Crossbow does not fit in the case unless it is disassembled. So, I don't think the case was one of the things though, was it?
I only carried the case.
No.
Yep, that's true too.
I didn't even use the crossbow.
Another true statement.
He's just agreeing with everything.
Well, I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
To hit Kaito with the crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it. Could Himiko have done this? That's the question.
Not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
Hang on, what are the weak
I only
points?
carried the case.
Only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
Crossbow.
That I might have to agree with, yes.
I agree.
Yeah. I was a bit thrown there because I can hear the voice things in the background, which I'm guessing suggests maybe we can lie there, but...
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Yeah, because you'd need to assemble it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
Well, Maki, you know this.
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Yeah.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
Well, Maki, did you?
She didn't teach me that. Right, Maki?
Maki?
What's wrong? Are you mad about the war?
She's probably a little pissed at you for just immediately putting it on her, but...
Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
Input.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Okay.
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
Okay.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
We'll save it for later.
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
Oh. So, I'm trying to think, right. Obviously everyone's been to Maki's lab earlier in the game. How many of them would have known that the black cases contained disassembled crossbows, though? Apart from Shuichi and Kaito and Maki herself. So that's the thing. Do you think that maybe... I'm trying to think, did Maki ask her to take the crossbow down? Or did Kaito himself maybe ask for it? Did Himiko actually even know what was in that case at the time? Because Kaito could have asked her to go and get it. I don't know. Asked to, Josie? Perhaps the person who asked was... Oh. Kaito, maybe? Let's try it.
That's it!
Okay, that's correct.
Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Yeah, I doubt she would.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
Oh dear.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
Sorry, my first thought, and I said thirst fought. My first thought then was Kokichi and Himiko sitting in a tree. No, let's not go there. Oh, god dang it. No, don't. He's lying.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that, Josie. Maybe Kaito's trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. Don't you worry, I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. You see, he said he was going to do something. Oh, you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason.
Wow. Okay, well, let's leave the guilt tripping till after, shall we?
Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
She's not going to listen to you.
Don't bully the person you like.
No, he doesn't. I don't think he actually likes you, Himiko. Let's move on.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me.
I feel like to take a walk near where that bathroom window is, you'd have to go right into the hangar. So I think it's a bit more than just going near the hangar.
I got startled and went
Oh, okay, we didn't need to know that
and then
bit.
he asked me to get him a crossbow.
That one part
Yeah,
was,
that.
You know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
Apologies if you heard like just a very low, like squeaking sound in the background just then. It's because I've got my hand on my radiator. I'm slowly sort of heating up my hand on it just behind me. So you might have just heard the kind of my hand rubbing against it.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
I promise, that's definitely what it was. It definitely wasn't anything else. Is what Miyu would probably be accusing me of if she were here right now.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I'm guessing he put it together and tried to attack Kokichi.
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow.
That's what I'm worried about.
And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
The only thing though, like, obviously one of the holes on Kokichi's coat was right in like the back of it. And I feel like with a crossbow, you shot someone in the back like that, that would be pretty nasty. That'd do some serious injury. Even if it didn't necessarily kill them, I feel like it would make it very difficult for them to retaliate because they'd be in so much pain. I don't know. There's still time yet.
No, it
Time for
happened
twists.
a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
And there's proof of that, Josie. Oh, both Kaito and Kokichi. Are we looking at the clothes? With the holes? Do I have to get this again, maybe, or...?
This is it!
Okay.
Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve.
Because we've already talked about the hole in Kaito's clothing, so I'm guessing that, yeah. Okay, so I got it right.
The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I don't see who else it could have been.
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
Okay, Tsumugi, don't put too much stock in what he might be saying right now. He could be trolling.
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
No, Maki. If they want to go over what happened in between, just to make sure the loose ends make sense, then that's their prerogative. They can do that. I think she's still pretty hell-bent on killing Kokichi. Maki's been acting strangely. Yeah, you think? But why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know? Well, if you're saying that, that probably means she does know something.
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. But in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
I don't know, did he?
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, let's not.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
No, Shuichi, stand up for yourself, lad.
You sure about that?
Oh.
Huh?
Okay, he just decided to come in at that moment.
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things.
Are you broadcasting this to someone? It just seems odd that you constantly talk about entertainment value and things like this. Because, of course, the whole big reveal earlier in this chapter was that we are the final survivors of humanity, there's no one else. But in previous Danganronpa games, it's always been the case that the murders and the trials and everything has always been broadcast to an audience. But that's just the outstanding question, isn't it?
After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
What?
What? That's what I say, Shuichi, that's my line.
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going.
They're still hung up on this thing about him being the mastermind, and I'm still not sure.
His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, don't rely on that.
Oh.
After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
So now to add further confusion to the mix. It what?
Ha! 'Cause of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi.
See, a good portion of this trial is going to be spent figuring out who the fuck the victim is. And, I mean, it's taken on a slight twist this time, figuring out who the hell's inside this fucking exisal.
But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys! The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all.
I don't know. I've no idea. We just got to see where it goes.
There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Okay, calm down.
Whoa there,
Keep it
chill.
together.
You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Your injury was in your arm, though.
Is that so?
Would that really affect your ability to
But
stand?
if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
Up to do what?
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Kaito was alive after all, Josie? No, maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon, Josie. Can't look away from the truth. The victim of this case is... I don't fucking know. Well, Kaito, because that's what we've seen. I don't know. Alright, that's what we're going with. I'm trying, I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have points to Kaito, Josie.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never
Whoop.
die! Good! Good! This is already more entertaining! Now, the ultimate
Oh, right, we're going straight to this, are we?
present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Okay, usually the clue when you get into this is that you have a load of people saying, but I believe this, whereas I think this. And so it's like there's a clear split in the room, and then suddenly Monokuma goes in and goes, ha ha, everybody's split. But they didn't have that time.
Alright, let's give it everything we've got!
So at first I thought it was going to go to like a Truth Blade showdown thing, but no. Okay. Right. So what are we arguing, Kaito or Kokichi? Let's have a look at what we got. See, that looks so much like the fucking trial ground from DR1, doesn't it? Obviously it'll be, you know, that'll be a deliberate choice. It'll be completely intentional. Okay. Let's do this. Who are the teams? Okay, Shuichi and Maki versus those three. It's Kaito. Right, what do we got?
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
Exisal?
I got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Injury?
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
No. Oh no, that is right.
Possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Crushed?
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
I got
This one?
because the evidence doesn't support the claim that
Oh,
Kaito
no, that could
is
be
still
wrong.
alive.
Shit, that's
Why are
wrong.
you so opposed?
I got this because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
I
Okay,
want
yeah.
to believe Kaito is still
Okay, when we aren't consistent, yeah, I know what I did wrong there.
I suspect
I should have
that
done
Kaito
Mastermind.
is inside the Exisal.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm
God, I
that.
love this mechanic so much.
He said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
As long as the input thing doesn't suddenly fuck me
Is
over.
it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that Exisal.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I got
I'm
this
just letting them talk.
because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Okay, right, crouch bind time. S maybe? Oh. Oh shit. Yeah, A. D! I'm missing a lot here. Oh shit. Got it.
This is our answer.
Whew. That one was a bit more intense, that was. Okay. So we're going with Kaito being dead at the
I don't
moment, but...
want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
I don't know what to believe. I just have to let the trial go and just see where it goes.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
what a sick joke!
Alright, so he's back to he's back to Kokichi's voice.
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. but we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah!
What?
Just keep calm and carry on!
What's wrong with you?
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely?
Okay.
I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but what do you think, Maki?
What do you think?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
He has done this before. Don't get hung up on it.
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then! Let the debate begin!
Okay. Right, so what are we discussing now then? Let's have a look. Let's have a looky-loo. Crossbow, 3 arrows, electro bomb, used electro hammer, poison.
When the crossbow fired,
Let's just see what they say.
what was even going on?
If you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one!
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
No, 3 arrows
So
were
how
fired.
could they both shoot each other?
Okay, right, I see what it
By
wants
the
me
way,
to do.
crossbow shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce.
Yes, I imagine they do hurt a lot. What was that just now? I feel like that goes against the information. Yes, it
When the
does.
crossbow fired,
What was even going on? The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too. Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire. I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one. But only one crossbow was taken.
The other two are...
Still in my research lab.
Look up, input.
Still, one arrow
Shit.
was fired.
Shit. Import.
How could they both shoot each
Input.
other?
Oh my god, the input
by
fucked
the
me
way,
over.
crossbow shots hurt a lot.
He's still doing it
My
now.
wound is
I'm
still
clicking
aching
like
something
crazy and
fierce.
it's not fucking responding. That's ridiculous.
When
Come
the
on.
crossbow fired,
Input. Don't fuck me over, please. Try that again, shall we?
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire. I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one. But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Okay. Shit. Get rid of that. And fire. There we go.
That's wrong!
Only one arrow. That's slow voice.
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito
Oh.
one arrow, so...
But there were 3. Has someone else been down there and brought another couple of arrows? What?
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong.
Sorry, just clearing my throat.
Well then, that's strange, because... There were 3 arrows in the back room, remember?
Yes, there were.
3? I know I only gave him one.
If that's true, then that means someone else has given him the other arrows.
Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said she only brought 1. What's going on here, Josie?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows
Yeah.
when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
You're missing an important part there. The actual weapon.
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
They did.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Then where did those arrows come from, Josie? I don't think that Himiko's lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. Someone else has been... What is it? What could have happened? Think. I need to think. Is it Psyche Taxi? It is! Boy, get my classical car out. Here we go. one of my favourites. I have to say, Scrum Debate, Psyche Taxi, my two favourite mechanics of DRV3's trials. Oh, I can actually get them. Oh, let's try not to crash into the walls. Here we go, and we're going through Cyberpunk Central here. Oh, watch out. There you go. Oh, hello. There's a car up ahead. Shit. Get around there. There's another one right there. Careful. Man, this classic auto is a lot faster than all these modern vehicles. Uh-oh. Hey! Balls. I mean, look at that bad boy, though. We do get a good view of the car, at least. Well, never mind. We've still got plenty of time. Oh. Yeah, look, we got freaking 6:20 minutes. More than enough time, probably. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? Well, the one, apparently, so that's probably what the answer is. Thinking time. Indeed. Alright. One over here. Pick up this hooker. Escort, rather. Good. Yes. Okay, next question, please. Damn. You know, the beauty of this car, though, is it has so much space in it. So much space for so many hookers. You see, you can't beat the classic vehicles. Shit. God, it's so easy to hit the sides of the road sometimes. You got all this space. It's because the turning arc on the car is a bit weird, but I guess that's a deliberate design choice. There we go, and these, and careful. Careful, they're red. Oh, get those. I can't get. Jesus. Oh, fuck me, I'm going to miss. Oh, well, I got all of there. Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? I'm going to say no, because I haven't seen any evidence of that. I think no. I don't see why they would be. Okay, that's the right answer. That's good. Okay, oh god, they're moving quickly across here, aren't they? Got that. Got that. See? I'm the pro at driving a classic auto. Boom. Bitch. Oh, missed that one though. Got that one. Hooray. Ow. Sorry, hookers. Oh god. We're going down to almost single lane here. Flipping heck. Good lord. Tight bends. Okay. Missed that. Alright. Yeah. There's these single lane moments. Oh, come on. Missing all of them here. Fuck. Fuck. Got it. Down. I thought I could get two at once then, but never mind. Okay, who brought the two arrows? I'm not sure, but I might say Maki, because she's been acting so strangely in this. A third party? I don't know. Let's try a third party. Okay. I say Maki because, I don't know, she's been acting weird. So I'm starting to... And Shuichi pretty much gave, I think, a clue earlier on that she might know more than she's letting on. Okay. So has Maki been to the hangar, maybe? Let's see. Let's see if it's actually going to go in that direction. It could be interesting if it does.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
Yes, that is exactly what a third party means.
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
Alright, you... Okay, you're just going to straight up deny that, are you, before we've even considered it? Right, Maki, I'm starting to think something is up with you. I think, okay, have you been there? Did you go to the hangar?
If a third party did exist, why would they bring two arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed one arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other two arrows weren't for Kaito.
Oh.
They were for the third party to use themselves.
Oh. Okay. So someone else came in. Are you suggesting someone else came in and tried to attack Kokichi?
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
I mean, I know that the control panel was all scratched up. With sharp marks, like it had been attacked with a knife. Maki had a knife. Oh boy.
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
Oh, but what if... Hang on. Right, let me just pursue a train of thought that's occurred to me here. Okay, so in that small space near the hangar where we found the 3 inactive exosols, there was a used electro hammer. This morning, or, you know, earlier in the day, whenever it was, when these characters set out to go to the hangar, just before they found the body, everyone equipped themselves with electro hammers except Mucky. What if Mucky had been there beforehand? She used her electro hammer to disable an exosol briefly, because they said that apparently that can disable the electronic lock, so you can open the cockpit and get inside, and then use the exosol to get inside the hangar, right? Because didn't they say somewhere that maybe exosols can go through the barrier without triggering the alarm? Was that a thing? Does that... I could have sworn they talked about that, did they not? About exosols being able to go through, or am I imagining things? Protected by an electric barrier, someone approaches it, alarm can be disabled, control panel's next to it, struck by something sharp, electro bomb, can disable any electronic device, single use on an exosol will completely drain an electro hammer. Day before the body was discovered, the exosol surrounding Monaco in the courtyard were given commands to observe his movements via the remote control. So in that image there's 4 of them, but then when we came back through there were only 3 of them, and one of them was in the hangar. Huh. Okay, we don't have a truth bullet for it, but I could have sworn they did say something earlier about the exosols being able to go through the barrier without triggering the alarm. Okay. I hope I'm remembering that correctly and I'm not just... it's not just my mind making things up. I don't know. It was completely closed off, Josie, but can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way that we haven't figured out yet. I'm overlooking something. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? It's got to be an exosol, right? Maybe? Oh. Hangman's Gambit. Exosol. Look. Yeah, see, look, we got the E straight away. So it fits. It is. It's got to be. How many other words could you think of here with EX in them? S, please. Is there an S somewhere? Ah, there it is. There we go. E. Aha! We're getting this. Got it. Hot damn, son of a bitch. They must have mentioned, mustn't they? Earlier.
The exosol could be used to enter the hangar.
Yes. I'm pretty sure they must have mentioned it earlier about them going through. I seem to have like a mental image of it, but...
We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the exosols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exosol.
Yeah.
I saw an exosol enter the hangar last night.
Here. It was Kibo who said it. That's right.
So was this third party piloting it?
That must have been what I was thinking of.
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exosol?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar...
Do tell.
I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exosol. After all, the hangar is where the exosols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exosol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an exosol, the security system wouldn't catch them.
There you go.
Because it'd be a hassle to leave the exosol every time you have to put it away.
So now, I'm going to guess now. Someone, possibly Maki, assuming it is her who maybe went inside one, is going to try and divert us away from this. He's going to say, oh, how would you get into an exosol? We're going to have to use the electro hammer to prove it.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an exosol and entered the hangar? But can just anyone pilot an exosol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Wow, nipple control, eh? The latest in technology.
Nipples too!
Anyway, this third party commandeered an exosaw and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other 2 arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
Told ya. She's gonna say something, isn't she, about this, and we're gonna have to disprove her. Huh?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exosol. It's not possible.
Well, they just said that it is possible. Are you getting to how would you get into it in the first place?
What? Not possible.
I think that's probably what she's going to try and use against us, but we have a way of refuting it if she does. Mucky, what are you talking about, Josie? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? I'm telling you, it must be her, right? She's gone in to the hangar and something went down while she was in there. Why won't you tell me? Okay, right. What do we got? Show me your truth bullets, bitch. Used electro hammer,
Someone was
maybe?
piloting the exosol. They could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Why not?
Is operating the exosol really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exosol?
Yes, we do.
Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option.
Yes,
Yesterday,
they were.
all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an exosol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
I might have to contradict either Kibo or Maki there. It's not impossible. There is one way to stop an exosol. I have to show them.
If someone was piloting the exosol,
It's got to be the used electro hammer, right?
enter the hangar.
There were 4 exosols.
Yep.
And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Indeed you were.
Electro hammers weren't an option. All the hammers were still recharging.
I think it
no
might
way
be
to stop an
Maki
exosol.
that I have to contradict.
So getting inside.
Oh shit, I missed. What? Go. Oh my god. It fucking
You're
moved.
right, it's impossible.
Try that again.
If someone was
That was too slow.
Difficult?
I like how this white noise says,
Do we even know how to get inside
no, if you
an
use your
exosol?
nipples. Right, here we go.
So getting inside would have been impossible.
Oh no, that's apparently not. Impossible to enter a moving exosol unless you're someone who can control them with a remote. Oh.
Oh no!
Wait a minute.
If someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
Hang on, let me just look at my things here. Hatch's electronic lock. I don't think it's that. Electro bomb was another one, but let's have a look at these. Electro bomb. That's for about 2 hours and covers an area of about 50 yards. Of the 3 that were made, Kokichi had 2, Maki had 1. I mean, could be that. I'm not sure. Electrohammers can disable any electronic device they're used on. However, they run out of power very quickly. Single use on Nexusar will completely drain the Electrohammer. Maybe it's Kibo we're supposed to contradict. These ones. Maybe it's this. I don't know. Hold on.
That's not possible.
Is operating?
The voices are in the background to suggest I can lie as well, but I don't think I need to.
All the hammers.
Would have been impossible.
No, it's not that either. Possible to enter, unless you're someone who can control them with a remote. Huh.
If someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
Maybe it's this.
That's not possible.
I don't know. We have plenty of options here, but... Oop. Jeez.
So so getting it would have been impossible.
No, not that either. Possible to enter a moving... What am I supposed to do here? It's probably obvious and I'm just fucking it up, but... I need to think it over again.
If someone was piloting
Electro
the
bomb.
exosuit, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating...
Hang on, what is Kibo's first statement there? I can't actually see it.
And they were all moving too. I was controlling them remotely. Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging. There's no way to stop an exosol. So getting inside one might be impossible. You're right, it's impossible!
Well, it could be the thing about the 4 exosols, because obviously there were 3 of them this morning. It's not impossible. One way to stop an exosol, I have to show them.
If someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
Okay, that is...
That's not possible.
Okay, hold on. Let me try this.
Do you know how to get in? Outside the hangar, there were
4 exosols.
No. Don't go back on something you said. Am I supposed to lie here? I'm not sure what I'd lie about, though. What would I say?
Oh no!
Hang on. Right. Day before via the remote control Kokichi had. Found on the ground, electrohammers can disable any electronic device they use on. However, they run out of power very quickly. Require 24 hours of charging to be usable again. I'm not entirely sure what... I thought I had a strong idea, but it turns out no, I'm not certain. Right.
If someone was piloting the
They could use it to enter the hangar. That's not possible.
You guys are probably screaming at me, and you're like,
Do we even know how to get inside an exosol? There were 4 exosols,
yes,
and they were all moving too.
yes.
I was controlling them remotely.
electro hammers
Maybe it's
weren't an
that.
option.
Autopilot,
Yesterday, all the
maybe.
hammers were still...
Hold on, didn't they say an autopilot? Via the remote control. Maybe that's the thing we need to do. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm getting hung up on the other statements. Hold on. Oh god, I'm running out of time. Holy shit.
Hangar 2.
Wrong voice. Wrong one. No, not that either. Thought I showed everyone that you can control an exosol with a
I
remote.
was wrong.
What am I supposed to do here? I'm
If
not...
someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the
Oh
hangar.
shit, that's not right. Okay, I think I'm going to fail this.
Damn it.
Because I actually don't have a clue.
If someone was piloting the exosol,
And I'm running out of time.
they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exosol really that difficult?
That's not... I have no
Do we
fucking
even know
idea.
How to get inside an exosol?
I'm out of time
Outside
anyway. I've
the
only got
hangar,
5
there were
frilly
4
seconds
exosols.
here.
And they were all moving too.
Huh.
I was controlling them remotely.
Time's up. What was I supposed to shoot there? I'm a bit unclear. Am I missing something really obvious?
Is this really the end?
Yes, retry.
We can't let it end here.
Wait, what? I don't get it. What am I supposed to do here? I'm not entirely sure.
If someone was piloting the exosol,
What's
they
this
could have
one?
used it to enter the hangar.
Unlocked
That's not
hatch?
possible.
Where would that
Is
go?
operating the exosol really?
Do you even know?
Hang on. What? Okay, what was this one again? Well, it was in the middle of its... There's enough space. Only the monocubs can open. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit fucking lost here. I may have to jump cut here because I'm confused. I don't know which one it's asking me to do.
Outside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were...
Shit, get out of it. Oh, it was that one.
That's wrong.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged.
Okay, I had it wrong in my head. I had the timing of things all wrong. Good lord. It was that simple. And I balls it up because I was getting sidetracked with so much other stuff. All because in my head I'd made a tiny little mistake in terms of the timings for when the electro hammers were charging. God dang it. Okay, hang on, I just need to check recording time. 1 second all. Okay, we're back in. Right. So I just took the opportunity not just to check my recording time, but also to get myself a fresh cup of tea. Also, I pulled on a little lightweight jacket because it's getting chilly, even with my radiator on. I mean, granted, just sitting here at a computer fucking doesn't help, but let's keep going. Right.
I know because I found one.
Indeed, you did.
There was a electro hammer near Monokuma and the Exosol.
See, I had it right originally. It was something to do with this, truth bullet. I just had a freaking brain fart moment and got the timings in my head all confused for some weird reason.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an Exosol.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think so.
That is indeed what we believe
When
happened.
I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exosols. But this morning, there were only 3.
Man, they got wiry butts. Just gonna say that right now. Look at the back of them.
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exosol taken by this third party?
I'm assuming so.
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
Well, I think it's Maki. The identity of the third party, Josie. The electro hammer gives us a clue. Yes, it does. It does indeed. I saw 4 Exosols at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaito. There were only 3 this morning. There they are. See, look, they got big wiry butts. The one on the left there, have a look at it, where its tail joins its body. This morning when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. Culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning, Josie. There's only one person among us that I think could do that. And it's got to be Maki, right? It's got to be you.
It's you!
Yep. See? I know what I'm doing.
Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
Now's not the time to be silent.
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
Oh, but be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an Exosol, it'll run out of juice with just one shot, got it? Oh, yes, that's what
The
indeed I
electro hammer
said.
needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery.
And that's why you brought a knife to this confrontation, didn't you? Because your electro hammer was already out of juice and hadn't had time
That
to
hammer was
recharge.
used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning.
Josie, where's your electro hammer? I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better. A knife, well, I suppose you know best. Nope, it's because she didn't have the electro hammer.
One without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party.
I mean, I was also thinking that and the fact that the console outside the hangar door is utterly slashed up.
She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Interesting. She did have access to all the crossbows.
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the Exosol with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill you.
Oh. Okay, we're back to this. Is this the first time we've had a Truth Blade thing
Why are you doing this?
with the same person? Twice? In one trial? What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Because we need to set out the detail of this. God, yeah, she is pretty hell-bent. She wants Kokichi dead. I think she's lost sight of the fact that if we get this wrong, we're all gonna die.
Getting in your way. Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exisal, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit!
Alright, what are our blades? What do we got? Let's have a look. 3 hours, large black case, electro bomb, poison.
You're right.
Oh god, that's
I
moving
used
fast.
the electro hammer. And I used the exisal to enter the hangar too.
Oh, shit. Fuck, missed that
I
one.
also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
It's just in the
arrows
poison?
left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds.
Yes.
They were on his arm and back.
Oh god, I'm missing
An
things.
arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Oh, but poison.
That's why the crossbow can't be
Maybe.
the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
Okay, I think I have an idea. Damn, it's pushing me around. Right, I think I know possibly what
The arrows left
to
holes
do
in
here.
her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back.
Yeah, that's right.
An arrow to each of those spots
Oh god, missing.
wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Got it.
I'll cut through your words.
Yeah, the poison comes in. Not unless you poison the arrows.
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation.
You
There
did?
was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Maki, why don't you just come clean?
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
So, hang on. So, hold on, wait. So, obviously she brings a crossbow of her own and 2 arrows, and she's put poison in them. So, obviously she would have been aiming for Kokichi. But, what are we saying here? Because Kaito's only been shot in the wrist. And with the thing with the hydraulic press, presumably not being able to operate if there's a living creature, organism, person, whatever, underneath it. What are we suggesting here? That maybe... Did she shoot Kaito by accident? Oh. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Okay, let's just see where it goes. I don't know. I'm just speculating.
There's no way she is! Cause... why would she kill Kaito?
Maki?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi?
She did indeed.
Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
The sacrifice that Maki is talking about must be... Kaito's life? All of us? In order to just drag Kokichi down as well?
That's it!
Yeah.
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Oh boy, it's fucking Aoi Asahina all over again.
Sacrifice us?
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
Oh boy. What do you got to say to this?
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over.
Shuichi?
Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Oh. Okay.
Huh? What do you mean?
Shuichi, you friggin', what are you trying? What are you saying? let's listen to what he says.
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
And bear in mind here, Shuichi, you're all going to die if you vote incorrectly, but...
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
Okay. Are you going to do that?
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yes.
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
Indeed.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
What did happen?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Monokuma, do you have to come in and start narrating?
Don't just start narrating things. You're ruining the mood.
Yes, you are. Dearie me.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Sorry if you can hear me nudging my microphone. Just wiping my nose. Ooh, that's quite a dramatic zoom out. Oh, the intermission, okay. Man, we're only halfway through. But that's to be expected. These trials are always huge. Do you want to save? Sure. I bloody well do want to save, thank you very much. Let me do this. Ugh, right. Put that there and over there. Okay, and let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. No Sayori. No Sayori. Rip in peace. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, but I'm sure good fortune will find me. I don't think it will, mate. Not after what's happened so far, which you can't seem to remember. But I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to write a poem. Oh. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. No! No! No!